ready.
Everybody's in. Everybody should be great.
Yo. Hey, man, I'll tell you what, man. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, man. Little silly sales.
Yes. Hey, man, it's for sure going down tonight.
It's going down tonight.
Hey, man, it's the Heaviest Radio Show, man. This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House, man. I'm your host. And I tell you what, we got everybody in the house tonight.
Even the intern made an appearance.
Except for the female, like, we might be hiring.
No, we are hiring, you know.
Come on in. Get comfortable, lady.
We hiring. We hiring for a female?
She's not listening, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, even if she was listening, I mean, you know. I mean, if you're here, you're not here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, so I tell you what,
Radio has a
man.
home for you.
Hey, man, Heaviest Radio Show, man. We're here as Moose. I tell you what, man. I am for sure freshly showered. Like, I am as fresh as the daisy. Like, my balls are powdered and everything is ready to rock and roll. Man. That's all I'm saying. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. To my right, we have the one, the only, man, the champion. Hey, Jeezy.
Yeah, man, I went out first round of playoffs in the playoffs, man. So, you know, my fantasy year is over. Lost to the Booty Bandits, which I think was Cases here. Yeah, so, yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough.
You all right?
Yeah, man, I'm not doing well, man. This is a bad year for fantasy, man. It's a rough year, man, but it's all right, man. We'll be all right. We'll be back.
I'll tell you what, man. To his right, man, we have. To his right, man, we have the one, the only DJ Skrill.
Wait, what are we talking about?
I've been Mike Jack. I just got Mike Jack. What you trying to do? What up, dog?
Get started.
Hey, man, chillin', man. Hey, man, hey, y'all know what? We gonna let Miss Drummond get up on this thing. Miss Drummond's been here since 8:05. Like, what the trap do? Miss Drummond, what up, Miss Drummond?
What's up, Houston?
Yeah, we can.
He said you were here since
go
8:05. I was, wasn't I? Actually, I've been here since about 10:05 this morning.
Yeah, but it was like 8:08 when she walked over here. Like,
You ain't about your boot on here?
What's up?
You ain't about your boot on here?
Really?
I'm just like,
That's what we're doing today. That's how you feel. I even wiped the coke off your pants. That's fucked up.
Oh, man, it's,
Got him
it's,
wet.
it's a little early for all that.
yes.
Hey,
We're
so,
starting
all right, so I'll tell you what, man. You know, hey, Drummond, we're glad you're here. We're definitely glad you're here.
Yes.
Hey, I'll tell you what, man. To Skrill's right is the intern, man. He's doing all right.
What's going down?
You all right, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Looking very Duck Dynasty-ish.
I'm not dying anymore. I was dying the past like 3 weeks.
You were not dying. We're not doing
You know
that.
what? We die every day just for a little bit. So
Yes, we do.
That's not a
That's why I keep busting us to stay alive. Go ahead.
Exactly.
I'm not dying every
But
day.
I'm
I'm
doing
living
well
hard.
though. I'm doing well.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, man, I tell you what. I
Did you go
appreciate
hunting or something, dog? I mean,
Nah, man, it's just so the haters can't see me. You know what I'm saying?
oh, nice. I like that.
He's camouflaged to the haters.
Right.
it. Hey, man, you know what? That
Right.
was kind of cool.
Yo, snappy comeback.
Hey,
I
so
mean, if your haters was in the middle of the forest, I guess they couldn't see you.
that's right.
That would be accurate. That would be like a real statement.
He's like, what you doing? I'm hunting wabbits.
And I'm hunting rabbits and hiding from my haters.
I'm hunting wabbits.
Hey,
Hey,
you go intern.
all right, so I tell you what, man. To his right, to the intern's right, man, we got, man, I tell you what, the man that's on a mission. He's definitely on a mission, man. Give it up for D-Lo. G, man, what's going on? man?
Yo, what's up, heavy hitters? Welcome to Independent Radio. We're glad y'all with us tonight. Looking forward to a good show. Been a long week of hard work, but we're back here at 36 degrees, 36 East Washington Street.
Yeah.
It's Taco Tuesday, so we in this thing.
Yes.
I have a mouthful of tacos.
A mouthful of
We're
taco.
supposed to 50-cent tacos at 36 degrees.
Yeah.
36 East Washington Street.
Yes. Indianapolis, Indiana, for sure.
462.
Yeah, for real.
Right downtown.
I don't know.
In the heart of downtown, man. In the heart.
You guys have no idea what the zip code is.
No, I know my zip code.
Hey, tonight is the year in review. You guys ready for that?
Yeah.
Yes,
What
yes,
kind of year have we
yes.
had in 2016?
And I'm gonna tell everybody right now, like I'm very excited about 17
Yes.
with the crew that we got because, hey, Jeezy.
Yes.
I mean, you gotta listen to me right here.
I ain't gotta look at you to listen, but go ahead.
No, I mean, you know what?
Sure do.
If you are an active listener, you should.
Yeah, I'm very active.
No, you're not. If you look at the game, I don't even know who's playing, but you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's been a long time since we had guys that came
Yes.
every week.
Yes. Yes.
They
Hence why we just fired somebody.
they came no matter whether it's rain or shine.
Cold.
Or the window was
They
open.
came, you know, when it's
Not a
cold,
cold.
and, you know, something's
That's a real
happening.
factor,
Right.
huh?
Right.
You feel me?
I feel you, dog. I feel you 100%.
And here's the thing. I think they want to invest in the show and make it better.
Make it better, yeah.
It's 17.
17, yeah.
I think we got a squad, man.
Yeah,
that might make
squad
it
goes, dog. Squad goes. Yeah.
happen. I'm gonna go right out there and say, all we need to find is a female.
Yeah. They fired the intern.
We need to find a female.
The intern got to make sure there's some damn gas in the car.
Right. The intern not doing his job at all.
Hey, man, that's
Hey,
not
man,
like
look, so
Yeah.
we need a female. Once we get a female,
Yeah, we in now.
we're good to go.
But females are so unreliable, man. Let's be honest.
Now, is that a particular female or all females?
All females are. I mean, how many females have we had on this show?
No, Fruit. Hey,
Fruit,
man,
Fruit,
Fruit, we love you.
Fruit,
Fruit was
Fruit.
every week.
Yeah, Fruit was with us early in the beginning. Fruit, and then after that, it's been a carousel. Yeah,
It's most for sure been a carousel.
it's been like the episode of like Friends. We get a new friend for like 6 shows, and then they just disappear. We didn't write them out. Trust me, the heavy hitters didn't write nobody out the show.
No way. Yeah,
We don't write them. No, say there was no behind the music. You know, it's just jokers just stopped showing up. You know?
No one saw
All right,
the female
so
host?
hey, so I tell
Fade
you
to
what,
black,
man.
so
Hey, so tonight is the year in review. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it over, man. I'm gonna turn it over, right? To Jeezy, not to you, but I'm gonna let D-Lo. Kind of drive the train, and we'll see how it goes, right? See how it goes. And then I'm sure we'll have several moose turns and all that kind of stuff going on. You guys are cool with that?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
For the next comedian, but
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I am totally ready. Like I am fully showered. I'm ready for the night, man. And I do have some bruising reviews, by the way, for the new iPhone 7 Plus.
nice.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, D-Lo, go.
Hey man, well I'm excited to talk about some of the things that happened this year in 2016. I think the big underlying story, no matter what the story was this year, had to be the election. From the very onset of the year, the conversation and news was largely headlined by the Republican nominee at the time, Donald Trump, and Hillary Clinton, the Democratic nominee. So to finally get to November and be able to put this story to bed, I am looking back on tonight with much elation because now maybe we can move on into this new era.
Yeah, no, I think the biggest thing for me was the return of Goldberg.
That's a big one too,
Yeah,
man. And
yeah.
I think WWE should count itself very fortunate, my brother.
I mean, damn the election, you know, like you know, everybody just knew that after the election that the world was ending, and guess what? You woke up and guess what? You had to go to work. So ain't nothing changed. Maybe next year we'll start getting the you know, Joker's already getting assassinated because of
Yeah, if you believe that, what was that in Turkey?
that.
That was an ill clip. Was it a Turkish guy that ended up assassinating the Russian ambassador?
Yeah, Russian ambassador, dude.
Right there on stage, you believe
in
that?
an art, what is it, art gallery?
Man,
And then he started dumping the jokers in the crowd or something.
now I didn't see him dumping the crowd, but it takes you back.
No, he shot the dude, and then he shot some more like
I
out.
saw him wave the gun in the crowd. I didn't see him.
He took like another couple of shots out at which we couldn't see.
Wow.
Did they take him alive?
I haven't heard that he's dead.
Yeah, Turkish lives
But
matter,
what
I
kind of
guess.
year has this been? I mean, we've
If
had
it was,
several.
if it was a brother, he'd have been shot on before he could put a gun in his
several
pocket.
international acts of terrorism that have been pretty large this year in 2016. We had the Paris attacks. We had the attacks in Belgium.
Yeah.
So we've definitely seen some turbulence in terms of world affairs this.
Hey,
this
I tell you what, D-Lo, Jeezy, I got a question for you guys. All right, so should we put on a full attack on ISIS and and all the threats? It's a situation where now here's what we do: we put on a full-on assault and just smash these guys like right where they lay.
You can't smash if you don't know where they're at.
When we find them, right where they lay, do we smash them right there, or do we hold back, which saves government money, and then smash them when we see them?
You can't fight what you can't see. Like they have so many cells all over the place that you don't know exactly where they are. You know what I mean? So, and the thing is, ISIS is taking claim for like this. I think it's at the point where ISIS is taking claim for any tragedy in the world. They're like, yeah, we did it to get publicity, but it's too easy to be like that. So without the intel, it's kind of hard, man. Like now, if we knew what ISIS was actually at as a whole, like if they had like a headquarters like we do, then yeah, smash them. But they don't have one. They in trunks and back rooms and all kind of stuff, man.
So much of it is driven though also by technology. I mean, their reach is large because of everything they're able to do on the internet, and that also keeps them from having to be more centralized to be able to get to.
And not to mention the dark web. They probably on the dark web. You know what I mean? Like the dark web is that internet where you got to punch in numbers to get to an address. You know what I mean? So they probably operating on that kind of stuff, man.
Now I wonder in what year did Mandela die on the dark web?
It's like Moose is here, man. We can't get into that in this episode of the Heavy Hitters. But Jeezy's conspiracy brother will be returning in 2017.
What do you mean? Go ahead. What are you talking about?
The Mandela effect. I mean, I'm not gonna let books take me down this road, man. The Mandela effect, man.
Well,
since we started talking about alternate internets, I figured there had to be an alternate.
The dark web is like you know about the dark web? It's like
now I'm familiar with it, but not everybody is. However, so there's another side to this thing.
Yeah, like they say the internet is only like 10% of what we see is the internet, and then like there's another part of the internet where it's all kind of like tomfoolery goes on. It's messed up stuff that happens. Like Silk Road was one of the more popular sites on the dark web. Yeah. Where you could buy like drugs, have people assassinated, everything. Watch like it was called the Silk Road. But you can't type in Silk Road and get there. You gotta like type in a series of numbers, and then like there's all kinds of like stuff you gotta go through to get to that site. But people,
it's a lot of business
that they selling
there. Heroin, I mean, like anything, man. And it would be shipped to your house, dog. And they had a currency and everything. They was using Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So you could buy dime bags with Bitcoin.
With Bitcoin, yeah.
But you're not buying dime bags on the internet. You're not.
So what? It's a virtual dime bag?
No, it's shipped to your house in like DVD packages.
You're buying weight on there. For internet money.
Internet money. It's crazy. I mean, it was a whole. Like literally, it was a whole like society of people living on there, man. It was kind of like
there's a lot of business that is funded by these bitcoins.
By these bitcoins,
yeah.
It's
a lot.
Now, but I'd have to assume that that's more global as opposed to here in the States. Is that
it's everywhere?
A true statement?
Yeah. It's like you can watch like live murders just like on the web, dude.
With Bitcoin, so do you have to pay real physical cash in order to?
See, that's the part I didn't understand. Maybe the intern can explain that part. I didn't understand how Bitcoin. I know you probably have to purchase it with real money. I'm assuming.
Yeah, Bitcoin. It'll translate into real money, and there are physical places where you can withdraw your Bitcoins for cash.
For cash, yeah.
And
but
what it is, that's what I'm saying. It's difficult because people can it can be tracked, like depending on where you put it and where you take it out of. It can be tracked depending on what you bought it for.
But back when it was heavy, like
when it was heavy before, no.
Yeah, people was operating like getting banked by using straight Bitcoin.
Yeah, if you're pulling out $60, you got $60 on Bitcoin. You're playing, dark poker or something or whatever. You pull that out, that's not a big deal. But if you're on there selling Molly and meth and heroin and all that, you're pulling out thousands of dollars. In Bitcoin, you'll get flagged and popped real quick.
Because of what happened on Silk Road. Like, that was a lot. I mean, and that was operating for years before people was even started knowing about it. Until one day it popped up on YouTube. And my boy told me about it. I went on YouTube and he started seeing stuff. You're like, what in the world? The next thing I knew, it's all on the news. Like a kid in Fishers got popped for having heroin shipped to his house.
What the
Yeah,
heck?
off the Silk Road, man.
I don't even understand like what you guys are talking about. Like, it's past my frame of reference, right? But hey man, if you're into all that stuff, stop it.
Stop it, because but you can't. But a lot of it can't. Like the movies we get. You know, sometimes like I'm not saying that I get them necessarily, but like those Cody stuff, those apps, they use the dark web to get like those movies because everything bound. They use like your IP address, as Moose would know from somebody download movies.
Oh yeah, somebody tapped me.
Yeah, your IP address tells like what you do. So they use these sites. They use different IPs. They bounce. They constantly bouncing around, so you can't trace where they coming from.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, DJ. I've been in a situation where somebody was at my house, illegally download movies, and I got a letter, not a text message, not an email. I got a letter that said, "We understand you've been in some activity, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Hey man, you can't come over no more, dog." You know what I mean? Because it wasn't me; it was another guy. And since he ain't came over, no more letters.
But even like I heard stories about like my guy, he was posting some real kind of like stuff on Facebook, and he got a letter, man. It was like, yo, like you can't post this, you can't do this, like your page has been flagged and monitored.
They're really sending letters about this stuff.
Yeah, man.
I mean, so when does the freedom of speech line get
No, you don't read the.
No, you know, it's intellectual property is the issue.
Well, with him, but you know what it is, man. When you type that privacy stuff, man, the stuff that you don't never read, you just click it because it's so long. Yeah, all the details, all in there.
That's where it's at. So you can find it all out, and we haven't withheld it from you. You just didn't look for it.
Yeah. Why do you think when you download the DirecTV, we got an app on your phone that says we can have access to your contacts, make phone calls from your phone, like.
Yeah, I don't do that. When I see those, I'm like, no, I don't.
But every app does that. Like every app has that right to like cut on your phone.
There's so much information out there, and the fact that you know you can. I mean, there's a lot of red tape to try and cut through, more or less, in terms of reading all that. But I guess you have to respect the laws or the rules of that particular social society.
It is now a federal offense to give somebody your Netflix password. Yeah.
Federal.
As of last week.
So what is that, the FCC? Or?
It is now against the law to let somebody borrow your. You can be prosecuted.
Wait a second, for it to be against the law, wouldn't Netflix have to be signed into law in some capacity?
It's against the law. I can tell you, I can look at you the exact date when I think it was like last week.
You know what it is, man. They were losing money. They were losing money because I'm paying for Netflix. I'm like, hey man, here's my password. I'm giving my password to 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
I mean, all I'm gonna say is D-Lo. If you own Netflix and I buy Netflix, but I give it to the rest of the heavy hitters, are you happy or are you not?
Oh, I'm pissed.
And what are you going to do about it?
I'm going to send you a letter. I'm going to send you a letter like Facebook sent you a letter. I'm going to send you a letter just like whoever was downloading porn at your house got a letter. I'm sending a letter from Netflix.
But see,
wait 1 second. I didn't say porn. It was just movies. Man.
Well, it sounded better being porn.
No, I understand.
But Netflix is essentially already remedied that portion. There didn't need to be a law. You know how you just had, it was $8 a month and that was it. So now it's, the $8 is a month it can be on one screen at a time. For $11.99 or whatever, it can be on 2. For $15 or $20, you can have up to 4 screens. That's how they remedy that. It's like they're still going to get their money. Okay, if you want to share it, you're going to pay for those people how many ever different screens you're going to log your Netflix onto. Right. They're going to pay for that. So it's still making it illegal to give your password out. That's ridiculous. Man, I don't see the reason for that.
Now I get that it's wrong and they don't want to lose money, but when you start talking about illegal versus legal, I want to know if there's a law that somehow states that you can't do this, or if it's just a rule or some sort of violation of the Netflix agreement.
It falls under the Computer Fraud Act. So yes, the federal court rules sharing your Netflix password is a federal crime under the illegal, under the what is the law called? The CFAA, whatever that is.
But then I'd have to assume that the reach has got to be greater than Netflix. It's also got to be other cable companies.
Yeah,
or other,
yeah.
Okay, so it's more than Netflix. This isn't just a Netflix.
It's sharing your password, period.
rule.
Yeah, it's sharing your password, period.
That's what I was about to say.
So
It's
at what point do they start going after Wi-Fi, for example? Like, folks come over to the crib, somebody wants to get on the internet. At what point does it become a problem for me to share my Wi-Fi password if I can't share my log on to Netflix or Comcast on demand or whatever the case may be because I'm in violation?
Right. But I think it's more of a scare tactic. I mean, it was like download music. They might put a couple people in jail just to scare everybody.
Letters are scary.
Right. But but if I need to watch that Luke Cage, man, I need that password. Holla at me. Send it to Jesus.
I'm gonna tell you right now, D-Lo, that's a great call because you're absolutely right. I mean, if I want to, log into somebody's stuff, like a different house or whatever, so now is it illegal because I'm somewhere else that I wasn't supposed to be? Man, you don't even understand how much that opens up to be some scrutiny that none of us want to be a part of.
Exactly. But you have to question how deep the rabbit hole goes.
And if it was such a big deal, has anybody else aside from Jeezy heard about that until before now?
This was passed in like July 5th of 2016. So.
All right, so it's been out for some months.
Hey,
Why are we just now hearing about it on December 20th? I
don't think that's an accident.
Because it wasn't important to you.
Yeah, it wasn't important.
You heard about it before on July 5th?
It wasn't important to me either.
We don't know the same moves. Ignorance is no excuse for not knowing the law. Any police officer will tell you that. It ain't their job to tell you what the new laws are. It's your job to find out.
Here's the thing. If you understand, in the month of June, you can easily look at what your local state is doing and find out what the new laws are that will start on July 1st, because that's when they start.
The new fiscal year.
So there's no reason for us not to know.
Right.
In May and June, this already started. It's like, hey, in July 1, here's what starts.
Yeah.
So there's absolutely no reason for us not to know.
And then, so it's up to you to, hey, like going to Kentucky, it's going to be a toll. Let y'all know that.
Yeah, you believe that.
On 65. You going to Kentucky?
And I think that's coming before the start of 2017.
December 30th. It's now $4 to cross the bridge into Kentucky.
To get to Kentucky?
To cross the bridge into Kentucky. The toll.
Yep. What the hell?
Yeah.
Crazy.
But there is, if you know how to navigate, you can take the 2nd Street Bridge. It is free.
But that's kind of out of the way.
That's out of the way.
To be on 65.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's just letting y'all know if you got anybody that's traveling. It will be $4.
Well, I'm a 65 South traveler, so I was a little taken aback by the news.
$4.
At this point, it seems like that's what the toll roads are going to.
That's ridiculous, man.
Locally, up north, what is it, around South Bend area, they've got toll roads. Now you've got toll roads. Well, you've had toll roads forever. All my life that I can remember, Illinois, Chicago area.
Don't get into it.
Illinois,
what y'all need to know is Indianapolis ain't far behind before they start building those little toll lanes. We ain't far behind, yo. I can assure you that. They're missing on so much money from them tolls.
Yeah, for years.
Georgia's got that peach
during the time of day, like during peak hours, it's like $20, man, if you want to get in that lane.
To go home, to go to work.
You almost have to have one of those passes.
That's what it is.
That's what it is, Peach Pass.
Peach Pass.
That's the beach pass. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I think here it's called the iPass.
Scoot up.
Which is ridiculous, man. My thing is this: if I pay a toll, I should be able to go as fast as I want to. You know what I mean? Like I should.
I'm flying.
I'm flying. If I'm paying, I should go on that road. When I'm paying, I should go as fast as I want to on that road. It should be unlimited speed.
No limit. You paid for your pass.
I paid for my pass. I paid to go as fast as I want to. I paid.
Y'all better leave me alone.
So
you don't charge me for a pass and then
The Skyway, you go to Chicago, is $10, man.
That's a give back.
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
This ain't the transit
Dude.
goes through that area.
Every
Twice a day.
Twice a day. And Chicago talking about they broke. Not to mention the Skyway is not even owned by anybody in the United States of America.
Which is something else in itself, and I think there's a similar ownership, or at least some sort of lease agreement between the toll roads they developed in Indiana and one of the European countries.
Yeah, they don't even own it. The United States Postal Service is not even owned by anybody in the United States.
It was Donald Trump. Hey man, I tell you what, real quick.
Trump's America, man.
Hey man, real quick, man. I got like my oldest. I'm sure all you guys got like your oldest buddy that you knew in life, right?
Yeah.
So to my right, man, I got my man. I've known this guy since I was 5 years old, man.
Nice.
5 years old, man. You know, and we still hang, man. We cool.
He ain't got a sprinkle gray hair either, so you living a pretty stress-free life. Man.
And you know what he's doing, man? Just for men.
Why you call you out like that?
Just for men. Or you know what?
We hear the secrets
A
tonight.
whole box will last him a year because he ain't got no hair nowhere else.
Hey man, do you? I mean, I tell you what, just shake your head. Do you landscape your nuts and all that? Do you cut them all off?
Hell no.
Okay, we're good. I just wondering, man. And just for the match, you said hell no. All right. Hey, I tell you what, B, come on, man. I want to hear your voicemail here, and then we're gonna take a picture.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna be gone.
You know what I found out, man, on Facebook, man? Me and B got a lot of mutual friends. I've noticed his face popped up
Bunch of big boob women.
Was that ever a problem?
I've noticed his phone like, hey, how you know? It's crazy.
Hey, B,
It'd be like,
how you doing, baby? Hey, man.
So be like the boobies, dog?
Yeah, I can't say that. What's that?
Be like the boobies, that's what you said?
You know, hey, I'm gonna tell you something about this guy, man. Back in the day, man, he was one of them cats that had the long curl, man, and was singing. He could still sing. Matter of fact, he was over the house today. We put up the Christmas tree. I asked him to sing like "Let It Snow" or something, you know, just so we can get in the mood.
You got one of them soulful voices, dog?
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you know what?
Jamal from Empire?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a move we used to have. Remember Shy?
Yeah.
Remember Shy the very first time? Yeah. He would sing it, and I would sing like the backup. Yeah. Yeah, hit it. Keep going. Keep going.
First time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello, and I said hi.
I said hi. Keep going. I knew you were the one.
But I was caught up.
Caught up.
Physical attraction.
I need to get on key, man.
But to
My satisfaction.
Yeah.
baby, you were more than just a thrill.
And if I am in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. If I ever so true.
And so here's my part.
I think ladies around the world just got wet. Listen, I say, yo.
Here's my part right here. Here's my part. Hey, ladies. All I'm telling you is you are amazing to me. And you know what? It don't matter if you shave or not. I'm still diving. Now, here's what happens. I'm interested in you more than ever. And if you want me, baby, all you gotta do is call me. I tell you what, you don't have to call me. Just text me. DM me. Or if you want to, send me a letter, baby, and it's gonna take me a while, but I'll get back to you. But I'm so interested in you, man.
Are you part of this? Fuck
We just gotta do what we do.
Fuck no.
And if you understand where I'm at, please understand where I am. And if I am
Ever fall
yes,
Ladies
So
and
true.
gentlemen,
And if I fall in
there's
love
two
with you,
grandpas.
if I fall in love with
Hey,
you,
real talk, we ain't sound that bad, though. I'm gonna keep it 100, yo. I thought I had to download this episode.
Yeah, I did. That sounded that bad.
They killed it.
We got the real singer at the table, man.
Yeah.
Like
We had to
collectively.
make up for a part.
This is
You wouldn't
independent
even do it.
idol right here, though.
Y'all
Independent idol,
y'all made
yo.
him say, yeah, fuck all that singing.
yeah, he's out. Yeah.
I'm out of here.
I'm glad this ain't going out.
Heavy Hitters Idol, yo, coming 2017, dog.
Uncle B said it a couple times.
Independent Idol, dog. We doing it.
Yeah, he broke camp.
Hey, take me with
I
you.
can't handle no more of this shit.
He definitely broke camp. Hey, I tell you what, guys. I mean,
He
you
left
know
the
what?
drinking off.
Hey man, you know, I tell you what, man, I totally appreciate that. But listen, we need to get some year in review, right? We need to get some the year in review, like probably everybody's quickly top 5 bruising reviews of the year. Quickly, I mean, you can't be thinking.
No.
You got boom, 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 top 5 bruising reviews. I tell you what, we'll start with you, Jeezy, and we'll go around
Top
and go.
5 clearly had to be Civil War, man. For me, it was Civil War, followed by Doctor Strange was up there.
Really?
Doctor Strange was excellent.
I haven't seen
The Flash season finale last year, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I mean, just Luke Cage. Luke Cage was definitely a top 5 series for bruising reviews, man. It's been a good year for TV, man. Shit, Empire.
Yeah, about that was mine.
You know what I'm saying? Empire.
Empire?
For Empire, dude.
You mean, how about Power?
Man, anyway, like I was saying, Empire.
For bruising review.
I want to say, man, do y'all a favor, man. Like there's 2 shows, man. Like right now, we're in that mid-season finale type stuff. There's 2 shows from the past I think that everybody need to go back and watch again. Number 1 is The Wire. Do yourself a favor, man. Go back and watch The Wire. And number 2 is The Shield, man. The Shield, people don't know The Shield is like one of the coldest shows on TV, man.
Now, let me interrupt you real quickly in a comparison, though. I was over at the Mohead's Barbershop this past week.
Was you getting Mohead?
And the question became...
He wasn't there.
The question became Power versus The Wire.
The Wire,
And that was the consensus answer for me. But Power has a lot of steam, and I was really surprised that it has...
the Power's not even in the class of The Wire, dude. That's not even in the same class, man. Like, not even. Do yourself a favor, man, and watch it, dude.
Oh man, it's classic.
It's classic, man.
So I'll tell you real quick, man. I want to get the man on the board. I want to get his top 5 brews and reviews of the year. What's
I love
up?
seeing you walk away.
Come back. Okay, never mind.
Give me them top 5.
Top 5 reviews. Man, Luke Cage, number 1.
Boom, I
Number
like
1,
that.
straight up, man. Just the fact of it for what it was and the reviews.
The music,
Yeah.
I'm sure you respected the music.
Man.
On what show?
And the music was all original, man. It
On what?
wasn't poppy.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't real fakey. It wasn't real boinky. It was real.
I'm sorry, real quick. Did you say fakey, boinky?
Yeah, it wasn't real dorky, boinky, boinky. You know,
I'm sorry, you just said donkey. Okay.
Real quick, I'm gonna give an honorable mention real quick. Honorable mention. I'm gonna cut you off. You said music made me think. Honorable mention,
You already
man.
had your turn.
Insecure, man. If y'all ain't watched Insecure,
I don't know
dog,
what that is.
yeah, I didn't see that.
it's a show on HBO, dog. It's dope. It's
All
dope.
right, we appreciate you.
See, I ain't
We
pay
love
my
it.
cable like
All right,
that.
sir.
I ain't pay my cable.
Get Moose's password. He got you.
Yeah, we right. Hey, he got us.
You're gonna get a letter.
Yeah, he gonna get a letter. Nobody tripping on Moose. He got a letter.
All right, so we'll
Hey,
get.
Luke Cage, and then a couple weeks ago, D-Lo G had us do a Bruce reviews, and I think we were talking about what were we talking about those couple weeks ago, man? The might have been the election. And how
Oh
it
man, it's a
felt-
big deal.
How it kind of fell out.
Yeah,
how
for
it was
sure.
like, you know how it kind of got mixed up into race.
For
and
sure,
religion.
for sure.
That was big to me that we were able to address that and address it from different sides.
Yeah.
And not just the whole black side or the whole Republican
For sure,
or
for
Democrat.
sure, for
That
sure.
was big to me. But other than that, Luke was my favorite, man. He was my favorite. That's
Long live the Chiefs.
already.
That was a jam. All right, I tell you what, man. You know what, man? We got the intern in there, man. All right, I tell you what, man. a year review. If you go back over a year, because matter of fact, you've been here a year with us.
Yeah, come January 3rd.
You've been here a year with us. All right, so give us some insight into what your Bruiser Reviews top 5 is.
Well, I would say Luke Cage. I would agree. That show is dope. This show is still going on, but I just finished the 6th season of Walking Dead, and so I just started it. And, I blew through it. It was great.
I've never seen it.
I read a book this year. It was called The Tower of Wu. That was by hands down the best book I've ever read.
This is the only book you ever read.
You get that info book. You get all that info.
Hey man. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. That makes me very excited because that's a book that I read that I reference often in my life, and then my seed. I hooked it onto my seed, man, and then man, dude was in Charlotte, listening to Wu-Tang.
Man, that's awesome.
You feel me?
That's good rearing.
Yeah, it was really good because it hit me. I grew up. Well, I didn't grow up, but I had the influence of Moose, and so I knew about Wu-Tang, and I liked a couple, the Cream, and the popular songs. But when RZA was talking about stuff that happened that inspired those songs and inspired other songs, it made me want to go back and listen to them and hear them in a different light and be like, dang, all the stuff he says, it meant all this stuff that I now know. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
Play a factor, huh?
Exactly. It hit me so different.
Everything you do should mean something. You feel me?
And
everything you do. Hey, I'll tell you what, intern. I mean, it's just like when I meet somebody and they have like a nickname. Hey Jeezy, I'm Skrill, I'm D-Lo G. I'm like, all right, cool. So you gonna give me your phone number? Give me your real name,
right.
because I want to know. I understand who your persona is, but give me your real name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Who are you?
In our person, because I want to know who you are. Now on the air, guess what? Moose again, Big House. But I have found that Moose is starting to merge a lot with my real persona, my real person, who I am.
Yeah, because you don't never switch up who you are. You're not.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
it's about being genuine, right?
It's like a wrestling
if you're
character.
genuine all the time, and people understand you're genuine, man, your life changes. All right, I tell you what, D-Lo.
I have one more.
I'm sorry.
This was a show that I'm just now starting. It's called Black Mirror on Netflix.
Yes, we just talked about that before y'all got here, dog.
Yes, okay.
We just talked about.
How far are you?
I haven't started. I heard about it.
What? Oh man!
I'll probably watch 2 or 3 episodes tonight because the Flash.
Oh man, you'll watch 7 episodes tonight.
Yeah, I probably won't get no sleep.
I promise.
I'll watch the preview
because that's what happened to me. I was like, I'll check it out.
I
watched the first episode, second episode.
It's already been 3 seasons in too.
But when it starts, season 3 is first.
Okay.
Season 3, season 2, season 1.
Now I'm gonna go watch it.
4 episodes.
It's called what now?
Black Mirror.
It's
I'll
about
set
the
a little synopsis. They're all set in the future. Each episode has nothing to do with each other.
What's it about?
It's not a story. I'm trying to tell you that it's not about anything.
That'd be a way quicker.
But what each episode does is it kind of takes the way I'm looking at it. It takes a social issue. And kind of futurizes it. And what if we continue this way? This is what it's going to be like.
It's like people who are so concerned with likes of this girl. Like her life is is off a. She has a rating meter by her head.
Everybody has a rating.
Has a
based
rating
off
meter.
5 stars, and you can when you have an interpersonal relation. I say, hey, how are you? I go get donuts or coffee. You 5-star that person. You go bling. Right at that person, and they have 5. They can do it to you. And so she gets so wrapped up in it that she spirals down and has like 1 star.
Yeah.
And it's just like, ends up in jail. And then kind of comes to clarity, and then that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, then it comes to like Call of Duty. Like this dude's life is like Call of Duty. Like he goes and it's like you had your first kill. Like, I just watched like the previews, but it's kind of deep, man.
So with that episode, they're all implanted with these things.
All right. Hey man, the name of it is what?
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror, man. D-Lo.
Yo,
0
top 5, baby.
All right, now normally this would be the part of the show I would definitely go to books. I think I'm going to drop my top 5 hip hop albums on 2016. So surprisingly,
Paul George didn't make a
I'm
list.
a little more trap heavy than I normally do.
You kind of dope, man.
Paul George did not make a list.
All right, so in terms of my top 5 hip hop albums of 2016, I got to first go give it to the man I went and saw earlier this year, my man Kevin Gates with the Isla album. Then also, man, one of the newer ones that came out here the last month or so, the True Federal album by Moneybagg Yo and Yo Gotti. Also got to give much shout out to that Life of Pablo
Guess what?
album by Kanye West.
You might as well go ahead and stop, dog.
Going back to the track.
No, you go ahead and stop, dog.
Going back to the track.
Go ahead and stop,
I gotta go trap.
No, go ahead and stop, yo.
And then to finish out
Listen,
my blues
listen,
reviews,
listen,
I'm gonna go
listen,
first
listen.
Rolex by Pink.
Listen to me, dog. We have recorded the whole show in the air. The mics ain't called nothing because we ain't ever been plugged in. But we in the air though. We in the air.
We still good.
We in the air. So the mics is just for show right now.
What the heck?
Yeah. I haven't looked down. Was like,
Yeah, we looked down.
I mean, you can hear us because we in the air.
Yeah. Oh, that's the power.
Yeah, the
That's hilarious.
So
Anyway, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Finish it.
That's what I had.
That is so funny, man. Because you know what? As I think about this, it's the same.
We in the air right now. Yeah.
Yes, we are. Which is okay.
So all that singing, that great singing,
Was recorded.
It was
I mean,
recorded.
but we getting feedback because somebody hit me up was like, say
Oh
for what?
no! I mean, I can see right here. That's why I wouldn't even. I
Yeah.
saw that. I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing good.
We got more juice at least now.
Yeah, and that's
iPad charge.
That's for sure.
iPad charge.
Right.
For sure. That's
It's at
hilarious.
50% probably by line.
25. It's at 25%. Hey, so I'll tell you what, man. This is hilarious, man. Being in the air.
The year in review,
Let's
yo.
see how these. Hey, you know what?
That's how it is. That's the heavy
You
hitters.
know what? The heaviest radio show, man. We was late because of because we
Yeah, things happen, yo.
It all started in work.
And here's my Bruiser reviews of year end. We started the year in January. Matter of fact, it was right around my born day. And we pulled in some new people at that point. And they hung for a certain amount of time, and then they bellied out or whatever. And then
That was sure was.
right, it was
yo.
around my born day. And so towards the end of the year, we pull in some new folks, man, Jeezy, that have done more for the show, I think,
Yeah, me too.
than anybody else that came around. That have energized us, to the point where I feel like you and I have new energy.
Yeah, for sure.
To keep this hobby going, that could be something that can go mainstream.
Yeah.
We have been in a situation where big radio, terrestrial radio, shut us down because we're competition. We have been in a situation where people are like, "Oh, I'm interested. I want to be down," but then they're nervous about us because they're not really sure if they can hang with the content, the conversation, everything that happens. So my Bruiser Reviews is about the fact that the Heavy Hitters Radio Show in 2017 will be a beacon, a monster in the podcast in the podcast universe, where we will be at the big shows, we will be at the other opportunities to be out there. You know, if you're in Indiana, Comic-Con is here, Gen Con is here, and our plan for sure is to be at all those doing the show. Our plan is to be out there making it happen, and we've added a team that is focused on social media. We've added a team that is hungry to make it happen, where it is our appetite already, Jesus. You understand that?
Right.
And so if you have more people that want to eat what you eating, man, how crazy does it make it?
Yeah.
And so my Bruiser Reviews is the fact that the Heavy Hitters Radio Show will be on total fire in 2017 because
Yes.
we got a hungry crowd. We got some skilled technicians in a lot of different areas where we're gonna be hosting parties. We're gonna be DJing parties. We're gonna be having comedy shows. We're gonna be having out of town folks in here, man. And when it comes down to it, remember, we're the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. We are where you are.
So get comfortable.
Come on in.
Your mouth.
Hey man, 2017 is gonna be absolutely real with us, man. All I gotta do is say, come on in.
Trust me.
Already.
Jeezy, Skrill, the intern, and D-Lo G, man. This is Moose, aka Big House. We out.
Already.